আমি ঝামেলা চলছে। তখন মনে হয় এবারে ভালো করেও কি হবে, আর তো তোর কাছে এখনো টাইম আছে, অবভিয়াসলি খারাপ লাগবে, স্বাভাবিক লাগাটাই, বাট যা করবি এখনো ডিসিশন বুঝে নি, তাড়াহুড়ো তো কিছু করছিস না। ওসব মনে হয় শেষ বলে কিছু হয় না। তো ভাবিস না, যেখানে যাচ্ছে ছেলেদের ঠিক নিজে যেতে হবে। তো আলাগালির পর্যায়ে পৌঁছে গেছে।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground.
হ্যাঁ আসছে তো। কোনো কিছু চেঞ্জ করেছিস বা অফ করেছিস নাকি? কালকে একজনকে পেয়েছি,
There's the whistle, and here we go.
রিয়েল মারিয়া।
And it's Messi. He has found the way through. Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Koundé gets over and intercepts. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes.
Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Can he stop it going out? Camavinga.
না, আমার এখানে তো কিছু হচ্ছে না।
Pedri. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's been picked out. There's the shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Marcou para Portugal. Aos 10 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 15.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he was alert to it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Maldini cuts out the pass. Bastoni. Messi. Portugal finding their passes. And that could set him on his way. He is through here. Shapes to shoot. It's in. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Haaland, Mbappe, keeper's ball.
দুটো ম্যাচ করে আমি দেখছিলাম এই এখন আমার যে এমবাপ্পেটা আছে আর যেটা নেব তো আমার কাছে যেটা আছে যদি এটা ট্রেনিং
Portugal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Pedri. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Sunset. Camavinga. Messi. Could move up a gear here. He could be in here. Pedri. There will be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Thuram. It's Kimmich. Thuram. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save him up here, I know. Pedri, played out to the left flank. And here's the chance to counter. He's found a way through. Plenty to aim at here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pedri. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. He's away. Camavinga. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Pedri. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Messi. Pedri. Pedri! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Pedri brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Authentic. আরে মজা আছে কাল খেললাম তো আমরা
Mbappe, foot in. That's a sweet ball that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
David Villa. Header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Portugal. And it's half-time here. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
No, he is not giving anything away. Now it's Mbappe. Crunching tackle. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Danger averted for now. Very nicely done. It's a goal kick. Mbappe, and there's green grass ahead of him. Kimmich for Messi. Mbappe, it's Pedri. He can run onto that. Tries a shot, and yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That pass has been well intercepted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Koundé. Haaland under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Van Dijk. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he's quick to snatch it back. Maldini cuts it out. Now it's Pedri. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to get it clear. Succumbs to the pressure. The ball has bounced loose now. Mbappe. Oh, super. David Villa! Oh, what has happened here? That is lovely.
Portugal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He won't be happy with that one. Hits one! It's a loose ball. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a little off target. David Villa. Mbappe, real chance! Goal! Portugal! And they're
এমবাপে
back
কিন্তু
in
আগে
front.
এইসব দেখাতো না, এখন দেখি উল্টো করে দেখায়। এটা কি মানে যে যেটা দেখায় তার পরিবর্তে
Yeah,
সেটাই
I
দেখায়?
call that transition with
Huh?
bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Marcou para Portugal.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Portugal take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And it's Messi. Di Maria. Kimmich. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. A real chance of it. Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? We are into stoppage time.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No, that's been intercepted. And that will be it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So, Jim, how do you reflect?
আচ্ছা এখন দিয়ে আমদানি করে রেখে যদি যাও ক্যান্সেল আর সেই তো 187 হচ্ছে ওগুলো কি সিভি আছে সিভি আরে বাবারে একটু দাঁড়া কেন কথা আসছে না
ও আচ্ছা ইউটিউবে কথাটা পরে হচ্ছে না বুঝতে পারিনি
ও আচ্ছা এই কথাগুলো ইউটিউবে যাচ্ছি দেখ কত মানে ভুলেও গেছি আমি যে মাইক অন করা ভালো
তুই তোর ফুল টিম নাওয়া না
না ওতে মজা না আমি তো তোকে বললাম অথেন্টিক খেলবি অথেন্টিকে আরো ভালো মজা হতো অথেন্টিকেও অথেন্টিকে যে যেরকম টিম নেবে টিমের উপর ডিপেন্ড করছে সেটাই হতো না পা 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 মিনিটে। খেলিয়ে দেখি কিরম খেলে। হ্যাঁ ভালো কথা। আমার এ কোথায়? আচ্ছা ওকে আর নামানোই হয় না, ওকে একটু নামাই দিয়ে এবার স্টার্ট দিই। আমার কাফু কোথায়? কাফু কাফু একটু থাক, এটা পড়ে নি। চুপচাপ দেখে নিচ্ছে তাই কি হচ্ছে। কলকাতা পুলিশ কিন্তু এখানে একটা করলে এটাই যে একটা এ রাখতে হয় সাবস্টিটিউটে, মিনিমাম একটা সিবি লাগবেই লাগবে। তোর কদিন ছুটি এখন?
3 দিন, আজ কাল পরশু।
ফাটিয়ে খেলবি একদম। হ্যাঁ ফাটিয়ে খেলবি,
কি বুঝতে পারলাম না।
ফাটিয়ে খেলবি বল।
ল্যাগ করলে কি করে খেলবো সেটাই ভাবছি তো।
টনিকে রেখে দিই তো। চলো স্টার্ট দেওয়া যাক। তো আছে লাগবে একটা সিম। चलो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। प्लीज सब्सक्राइब। মরণ কেউ দেখেই না, জানেও না যে খেলছে। সাবস্ক্রাইব। একদিন সবাই খেলা দেবে, আমার সবাই, আমার এক্স, তোর এক্স, সবার এক্স। আচ্ছা প্লে আছে, লোন আছে। এখানে অনেক কিছু করা যায়, যেমন তুই এই অনেকে স্ট্রিম লাইভ করে না, যারা বড় বড় ডিভিশন খেলে বা খেলে লাইভ করে, তো তো ওই টাইমে তোর একটা হোম পেজ বানানো থাকে, ওইটা দেখানো হয়। ওটা অনেকে যারা কিনে রাখে ওই বড় সড়ো জিনিসপত্র চেঞ্জ করে টুক করে টিপে দেয় change
So
হয়ে যায়।
welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. And he's been shifted off it. That's a little off target.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, they judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
তার উপর শুয়ে পড়ে।
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Camavinga, and he's picked out the run. Good read, needed to be. Sunset. Camavinga plays the ball back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Sunset. Lovely bit of skill. Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
এগুলো করে ওই যে যেটা বললি যে গোল দিলাম
Haaland, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
একটা নিজের আলাদাই
Final
feel
ball
আছে।
not quite right, and his
নিজেকে
teammates are
Cristiano
irritated at
Ronaldo
that.
মনে হয়।
Oh, that's well spotted. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
হ্যাঁ,
Fabian Ruiz,
ওকে, আমি super.
first quarter of an hour gone. Cafu cuts it out.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz. He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to clear it.
কাপু
Kimmich.
আলাদাই।
Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
আরে ভাই এমবাপ্পেকে
And
দিলাম
he's
আরো।
cleared it out of harm's way. Belts one. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
কতটা টেপা হয়ে গেছে।
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any
বলটা
risks.
এসে
Oh
ধরলে
dear, less said
একটা
about that
জিনিস
pass, the
ভালো
better.
লাগলো। পাস দিলাম ও
Camavinga.
দাঁড়িয়ে থাকবে ওইখানে বল
Well,
আসবে।
that's well seen too.
ওটাতেই তো।
Cafu. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. He's gone forward. He has found the way through. Di Maria.
গেলে ডিএল মারিয়াকে নিয়ে যাক।
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kimmich. Has a goal!
আর লাভলি।
Goal! Portugal!
আওয়াজ হচ্ছে, আওয়াজ।
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
David Villa! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Villa usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Cafu. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Portugal finding their passes. And here's Haaland. He's picked his... Haaland! That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Fabian Ruiz is there, and he can pick it up. And here's Haaland. Haaland! He's got away with one there. And it's Messi. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Haaland. He could be in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
ডিফেন্স যে বল কিছু পারুক না পারুক ধাক্কা ধুক্কি মেরে হলো বল ক্লিয়ার করে দাও
Fabian Ruiz. Camavinga.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
আরে আমি
Strong running down that left flank. Foot in. Messi.
সেটা হলো যে
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Portugal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Portugal carrying a one-goal lead. Haaland! Haaland!
আর গোল
It's in! And this is getting better and better.
পঙ্কজ বাবু এখানে আপনি যদি কিছু বলেন
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
পঙ্কজকে বলি ভাই পঙ্কিকে মনে আছে বুঝছস আমি আর ওরকম
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Bastoni. The message is clear. None shall pass. Now it's Haaland. And here's Mbappe. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
পরে বলবো
Now it's Di Maria. And he's had it nicked away. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Pedri.
সাদা রঙের চুল
That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. And he's lost his man here.
পার্টিস না অনুমতি দেয়নি আমি তো ব্লক করব ব্লক
Portugal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 71.890.
Just about up to the hour now.
স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট হয়
Oh, this looks sharp. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Sunset. David Villa. Fabian Ruiz gets a foot in here. Now it's Di Maria. Oh, perfectly measured that. Sunset. Fabian Ruiz. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that looks a cracking ball.
ডাইরেক্ট তো মারি
Can he put it away?
এটা কাটলেই এটা
Good
কাটলেই গোল
run,
ছিল,
lovely
যদি
take,
না
but that
থাকতো
is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
তার কাছ থেকে ট্রেনিং নিচ্ছি
Corner number 2 then. Sane with the short one. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Ribéry, chance! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
আরেকবারে করতে হবে এই যে চেঞ্জ করলাম সাবস্টিটিউট করলাম মাঠে আসবে তারপরে আরেকবার এরকম আমাকে পজ করতে হবে খেলা করে ওদের সিলেক্ট করে দিলে তখন ঠিক আছে এইটা একটা থাকে চেঞ্জ করে দিলাম ফরওয়ার্ড যাবে
Substituição para Portugal. Número 10.
না ওটা এই টাইমে হবে না
24.
নামবে তারপর
Número 21.
So, time for changes on
Vão dar
both
o seu
sides
lugar
actually.
para Número
This is
22.
threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
David Villa. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, perfectly measured that. Haaland. Driving on and making good progress. David Villa! Should have equalised.
Villa appears to be absolutely seething with himself after squandering the chance to equalise.
Uma substituição.
এই তো গোল হয়ে যায় না ছাড়লেই গোল এলমারিয়াকে আমার হেভি লাগে ওর জন্য ভালো খেলাম না হায়কারের সেই খেলা থমাস এলমারিয়া
Portugal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Now it's Nkunku.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Nkunku. That's an excellent interception. And he's there to belt it away. Shot could be on.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
স্ট্রাগল হ্যাঁ এদিকে মশা কামড়াচ্ছে এদিকে
Thuram. Maatsen. Here's Haaland. Ribéry. And it's Sané. Oh, that's a nice ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pass is just off target. Ribéry. Now it's Mkhitaryan. And he's managed to get free. Great hit! And he hits the net! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
5 minutes to add. Decent progress down the left.
এই সাবাস
Sané,
ওহ
João Neves.
শট মারতে দিস না।
Kimmich was in no mood for any of that. And the counter is on. Great ball if he can get there.
ভাবলাম তুরমকে দিয়ে একটা
Bastoni
পাঁচ মারাবো।
floats it up and over. Now it's Ribéry.
Well, he certainly...
এটা
And we're done. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Messi voted.
ওগুলোকে ওদের কম হলেও দেখে টেকে নিয়ে একটু ঠিকঠাক করে খেলাতে হবে। এই তো ওদের খেলালাম, ওদের ঠিকঠাকই খেললো। এই তো এখনের টিম তুই দেখ 3116, এটাই বেস্ট, এটাই তোর সাথে খেলাবো, এটাই মজা হবে। আমার সিলেক্ট করা সব আরে বাড়ির সবাই ঠিক আছে তো? এক্ষুনি বলতে যাচ্ছিলাম যে দিদা কেমন আছে, হঠাৎ করে মুখে চলে এসেছিল। সেই দিনগুলো আর ফিরবে না বল ভাই, সেই দিনগুলো আর ফিরবে না। সেই তুমি ওখান থেকে ফিরে যাচ্ছ, সব খবর পাচ্ছি। হ্যাঁ, তারপরে বলছে পাশে বসে, বস না একটু মুড়ি খা। আচ্ছা একটু কি খাবি বল একটু, হ্যাঁ এই দুটো বিস্কিট খা, আরে মিষ্টি দে। পুরো সেম আমার ঠাকমারম করতো। ঠাকমাদের আদর যারা পেয়েছি না, হ্যাঁ অবভিয়াসলি ভাই, না কখনোই এ করবো না। এমনকি দিদা যখন ছিল না তারপরেও তো গেছিলাম মাসি, বলছি তো ওখানে ওই বলতে গেলে আমার আলাদাই সংসার হয়ে গেছিল। এমবাপে থাকে, এমবাপের মুভমেন্টগুলো খুব সুন্দর লাগে আমার, ঘাপ করে এত সুন্দর স্পিড নেয়। ওই খুব কুটকুট করছে 3000-এর ওইটা, বুঝলি তো, যে এমবাপেরটায় 300 টাকা দিই যদি এমবাপেটা পাওয়া যায়, কিন্তু জানি না কিরকম কি।
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
ওটা হয়তো ওই গ্রেট আপডেট।
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Di Maria.
এই ম্যাচটার পরে
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
এই মাথার উপর তোর যেগুলো লেখাগুলো আসছে ওগুলো আমি
David Villa, Jimmer, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
Look at the space here. Chance! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough,
পাড়ার ফুটবল হচ্ছে
and they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's really well manoeuvred. Fabian Ruiz. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side...
Haaland!
লাভলি গুড
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
গুড সেভ মালটা লম্বাও আছে হাইট ভালো আছে
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
যে গোলকিটাকে নিয়ে খেলতাম ও 99 এ ছিল 98 এ চলে এসেছে
They've played it short. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. Bastoni.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Haaland. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Haaland. Oh, played right into his path. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And they can counter here. And it's Messi. Di Maria. Di Maria was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. David Villa. Camavinga. He's looking wide. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Well timed, excellent interception. Bastoni. Oh, nicely intercepted. Matson. Spread out to the left. Fabian Ruiz. Sunset has created one goal already. And he's had it nicked away. Played over towards the opposite flank. Some good work on the right flank here. David Villa. Sunset. There's the delivery.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Camavinga. Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Haaland. This might spell David Villa! And that'll be a goal kick.
দুটো বারে টাং টাং হলো বেঁচে গেল হ্যাঁ এইটা আরেকবার দেখাতে পারবে
And it's Messi. Messi with the foul.
Portugal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Upamecano. And it's played forward. Camavinga.
একে আমি দেখেছি
Time and again they are repelled.
অনেকেই কিনেছে
Sunset.
এই আমার সিমিটার
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
এই যে এই মাঠে বেশ ভার্জিন
Vamos ter 1 minuto de compensação.
Camavinga. And the first half is done. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
David Villa. Sunset. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that was vital. Kimmich has got himself a free kick.
বডি পুশ করলি দেখ দেখ দানব বলে বডি পুশ করেছে ওই দেখ আইএসএল হচ্ছে আপনারা দেখতে পাচ্ছেন লাইভ খেলাঠেলি
Just eases him off the ball. Sunset. Always onto this. Gets good distance on it. And he's only too happy to take that back. Haaland.
Portugal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they win it back again. Camavinga has given away a free kick. Oh, that was close.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 71.892
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
espectadores.
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Haaland.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
তোর মতো শিখলে কত মজা হবে বলতো
Cafu.
দেখাতে তো হলো
He won't be happy with that one. David Villa. And that has been cleared. Van Dijk. And here's Di Maria. Fabian Ruiz. And he has been fouled there. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And he gets rid in a hurry. Van Dijk gets it away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, perfectly measured that. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Marcou para Portugal.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Villa. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And he's intervened well there. Camavinga, Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mkhitaryan. And it's Mkhitaryan. It's Mkhitaryan! They've got to be quick to recover this. Mbappe. David Villa. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Pedri is there to clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Upamecano. It's Kimmich. He can get that clear. Foden. And he's picked out the run. And that is expertly dealt with. Upamecano.
Vamos ter 3
Messi.
minutos de compensação.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nkunku. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's found the way through. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Penalty box though. Body push.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Body push. দুজন মিলে body push.
Now, power or placement?
এই যা হয়ে গেল.
Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. That is quite remarkable.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Header! And the keeper's there to save. So that's it. It is all over. Portugal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
দাড়ি যায় বা এ হয় সেটা হচ্ছে না ভালো দৌড়াচ্ছে এখানে শুধু একটু চেঞ্জ করে দিই
আর একটা ম্যাচ খেলি
কেন কটা বাজে রে 9:30 আচ্ছা উঠবি নাকি খাবি পোলারকে আনছি না, পোলারকে আনলেই বেরিয়ে যাবে। 116 দেখি এবার কত হয়। না বাড়েনি, চলুক দেখি এবার, দেখা যাক। এই যে 4-2-2 যে ফরমেশনটা, এখান থেকে দেখলে মনে হচ্ছে সেই পুজোর প্যান্ডেলের যে গেটগুলো হয় বড় বড়, তোরটা পুজোর প্যান্ডেলে গেট হয় না বড় বড়, দেখবি পুরো ওইরকম মনে হচ্ছে, মানে এরকম পুরো একটা দরজা বলে যেটাকে, হ্যাঁ মানে যেরকম সাজানো, মাঝখানটায় ফাঁকা টাইপের দিয়ে।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So that's got things underway.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. Now it's Mbappe, and here's Haaland. Nice ball, great chance! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Haaland. Cafu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, it's come loose. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe! He's found the... Mbappe! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
No, that was never going to make it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Portugal looking to pass their way through. Di Maria. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's a pretty loose pass. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, nicely intercepted. Matson. Oh, that's delightful. Sunset. Pedri. Some good work on the right flank here. Sunset. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And there's green grass ahead of him. Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. Stood up well to him there. Cafu, showing good feet.
That's good play from him.
And it's hoisted clear. Mbappe. Camavinga. That's a good run down the left. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. This is promising. Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Cafu. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz! Gets his pass away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fabian Ruiz. And that's an errant pass. That's going to go a long way. Decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Deftly away. Decent progress down the left. He's in plenty of space here. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so... And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. And there is the half-time whistle. How would you review the first half?
Portugal just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Portugal ahead 2-0 and they are looking good.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Here we go again.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Kimmich. And the counter is on. And Matson. Palmer. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Sunset. Oh, no joy this time. Fabian Ruiz looking to add to his goal. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Defending was strong and firm.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's having a go! That's really well cleared. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Kimmich.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
সুন্দর গোলগুলো যদি বাড়ে লাগে না, এটা বাদ না, ওটা মনে লাগবে।
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Sunset. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Chips it through. He won't be happy with that one. He's got away. Camavinga.
Teve uma assistência de
Haaland.
72.306 espectadores.
That is good alertness. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Camavinga. That's a sharp pass. Gently done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Palmer. Kimmich. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Sunset! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Sunset is offering a wry smile there.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ribéry with the short one. And it's Ribéry. Portugal are looking to go forward now.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bastoni gets rid without sophistication.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Foden. Upamecano cuts it out. Mbappe. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Foden. Great ball if he can get there. Kimmich. Palmer. Look at the space. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here?
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
David Villa going full steam ahead down the left flank. Kimmich shifted upfield.
Ah, lovely.
Portugal have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's a nice ball. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Haaland. Foden. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, can he finish? They've done it! And what a climax we have here!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Portugal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Haaland goes in for the header. Now in for the pieces. And it's in. A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And he's... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough.
না খেলবি যা উঠে যাবি আচ্ছা তাহলে গেম বন্ধ করিস না 1 মিনিট ওটা সেটিংটা একটু বলে দাও না মাথার উপরে আছে ওটা কোত্থেকে
এটা তো ম্যাচ স্টার্টের সময় হবে
ম্যাচ স্টার্টের সময় না মনে হয় গেমের সেটিংস থেকে করতে হয় স্ক্রিন কন্ট্রোল অটো ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ ক্যামেরা
অটোমেটিকই হয়েছে মানে আমি ওটা তো কিছু করিনি
না ওটা আমার নামটাও দেখা যায় ওটা করতে হবে
ও হ্যাঁ তুই সেটিং এ যা
গেছি
হ্যাঁ
গেছি
এক্সট্রাতে কি গেম সেটিং এ যা
হ্যাঁ গেছি
গিয়ে ওখানে দেখ স্ক্রিন আছে স্ক্রিনে যা তারপর ডিসপ্লে এই ম্যাচ স্ক্রিনে যা
গেলাম তো ডিসপ্লে ডেটার বটম প্লেয়ার
দেখ ওখানে সব রয়েছে
নেম বক্সেস অ্যাটাক ডিফেন্স লেভেল অন
ওন টিম কার্সার টাইপ অনলাইন টু ম্যাচেস প্লেয়ার নেম দিবি কি দিবি এগুলো সব দেখ
ওন টিম অনলাইন আইডি এটা কি বলছে অন টিম কার্সার টাইপ অনলাইন কপি
আমি গেলাম
তোর ওটা চেঞ্জ কোনটা আমায় বল না
আমার সব ওন আইডি রয়েছে প্লেয়ার নেম রয়েছে
প্লেয়ার নেম রয়েছে তাহলে এটা প্লেয়ার নেমই হবে আর একটা হলো এটা করি ওটা হলো কোত্থেকে বেশ করতে এখান থেকে সেটিং এ গিয়ে ইউজার ইনফরমেশন মনে হয় এটা হলো এই নামটা চেঞ্জ করতে হবে এখানে বুঝলি তো যেটা কোন ড্রিমার্স আছে না ওই ড্রিমার্সটা চেঞ্জ করে তার আগে ইউটিউব দিতে হবে
তোমার আমি অফলাইন হলাম
হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে যা টাটা এখান থেকে এই প্লেয়ারটা পেলে ভালো হতো remaining 3 রাফিনো ওগুলো তো দেয় না, আর এই একটাই দিয়েছিল, তাও ঢপের দিয়েছে। এমবাপ্পে, এখান থেকে এমবাপ্পেটা পেলেও ভালো হতো। এই যে এই প্লেয়ারটাকে অলরেডি নিয়ে নিয়েছি। প্লেয়ারটাকে অলরেডি নিয়ে নিয়েছি ওখানে। একটা তো ভালো দে। হ্যাঁ ভাই, নর্মাল কার্ডগুলোই দেবে। আগে দিয়েছে। তাহলে বেশি ভালো হতো এটা।